everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a minute. We're gonna be going like full glam today, hair and makeup. I'm so in love with this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see how I get the look, of course, make sure to keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell that we get notified anytime that I make a new upload. So we're going to be starting off with hair first. We do have a hair sponsor. Shout out to Alipearl Hair Company for sponsoring today's video. They sent over this super cute, like perfect for fall wig. It's got like this gorgeous like chestnut brown color to it. It's so pretty. I'm in love. This color is definitely like super perfect for like the fall / winter season, and I'm definitely going to be wearing it again in the future. But yeah, we're going to be installing her, making her look all cute. So I'm going to leave all of the information for this unit down below in the description box like I usually do. So if you guys have any questions, just make sure to check there for all of the details, as well as a link to the exact wig that I'm wearing. So the install process I've been doing is kind of like same old, nothing's really changed there. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about like how I installed this wig. I am going to be doing the bald cap method today. I've been doing the bald cap method more often lately, and I've just been really enjoying the way it's been looking with my installs. Yeah, I know before I was just kind of like, I didn't want to spend time doing it, but it does make a difference. I can't lie to you. And to do the bald cap method and to also install my wig, I'm going to be using my favorite lace adhesive from Eben. This is the Supreme Hold lace adhesive. You guys already know I literally use this for every single install. It holds so well, but it's like also really easy to remove with water, which I love because I'm not the one to be wearing wigs while I go to sleep. Anytime I'm wearing a wig, at the end of the day, I always take my wig off. That's just like, I cannot sleep in my wigs. I've tried, but it's a little too uncomfortable for me. So I love using lace adhesives that are like water soluble, so they come off super easily at night. Styling for the hair is also super simple. I did my signature side part, added some edges, and because this hair is really long, I thought it'd be super cute to add some really like 90s styled layers to it and flip the ends. So I also did that as well. So the hair install, the hair styling is all very simple, so I'm not going to go into too much detail and everything, let you guys enjoy the process. But yeah, so I wanted to take this time to let you guys in on like what I've been doing for the past couple weeks, because a lot of things, life has been lifing, okay? So the beginning of September, I moved out of Miami. If you didn't know, I moved back to Miami a while ago, and I just recently like moved away from Miami. I decided it was time to get up out of there, and I decided to move to Chicago. So yeah, the beginning of September, I moved to Chicago, and I'm very happy about it. I love it here. It's so awesome. It's definitely like a major change from Miami. Everybody keeps on telling me about like, oh, like are you ready for like the winter season? Because it is gonna get like super cold up here. It snows and stuff. It's a really big like, you know, change compared to Miami's winters. So everyone's like, you know, everybody I talk to is like, are you sure? Are you gonna be ready for like the winter time? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm excited. But yeah, so I moved to Chicago, been loving it. It's awesome. I love it here. So yeah, this is like my first official video that I filmed at like my Chicago apartment. I'm very excited about it. Like literally the first day that I got to Chicago, I instantly like fell in love with this place. I'm obsessed with my new place and everything. I've been settling in so well. I love it. I've just been having like a smile every time. I feel so silly because I'll be like walking down the street and I'll just be like smiling to myself, and I know I look like such a dork, but I've just been really enjoying the city so much. But yeah, and the people are nice here. I don't know, well, at least the people I've met, they're super nice here. So I've been really enjoying like my time here so far. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little life update because I know I've been away for a little bit, but that's pretty much what's been going on. I've been settling in super nicely. I love my new apartment. I'm really happy to be away from inflation in Miami. Like those rent prices were getting all types of crazy. So I'm very happy to have escaped that. Miami definitely has like a special place in my heart, but it was time to to move on to something else, a new chapter and everything. So I'm very happy to be in Chicago. If you guys have any like suggestions on places I should go in Chicago, definitely let me know in the comments. If you're a Chicago resident, shout out to all my Chicago people out there. I'm just kidding, let me stop. But yeah, so anyways, now I know some of you guys are gonna probably ask about vlogging because I've gotten requests in the past to do more vlogs, and now that I'm in Chicago, I have a feeling that they're probably gonna pop back up again. But I'll be honest with you guys, I most likely will not be vlogging. I'm really sorry. I'll be honest with you guys, like the times that I vlogged before, like I don't remember having like a lot of fun with it. If I'm being quite honest. And I feel like the whole point of like creating content is to have like fun with what you're creating. Like, you know, you're creating something, so you want to have fun with it, of course. But yeah, and I just very much enjoy my privacy, I've come to realize. Perhaps it's the reason why I've just been like, you know, doing voiceovers for all of these years. Yeah, so I don't think that I'm gonna be vlogging, but I will say that I'm doing a lot of thinking and just kind of like exploring like other things that I can bring to you guys as far as like content is concerned, because I feel like I'd like to like add some new elements to my channel. I'm just still trying to figure out like what those things are. Just wanted to like throw that out there because I have a feeling that some people are probably going to ask about for vlogs, and I'm just going to be like trying to hide from those comments. But yeah, anyways, so that's pretty much what's been going on with me over the last couple of weeks. I'm sorry I've been away for a little bit, but we're back to filming content. This was like my first official video filming, you know, inside my new apartment and everything, and it felt so good. Yes, back to this look. So I'm pretty much done with the hair. Again, I'm gonna leave all of the information for it down below in the description box. Thank you so much to Alipearl Hair Company for sponsoring today's video. The hair turned out so bomb, guys. It's so soft, like the hair is just like giving all of the feels for the fall winter time, and I'm obsessed. But yeah, so all done with the hair, so let's go ahead and move on to the makeup. All right, so we are gonna start off with some skincare. I've been using this Crease Soul Care Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum lately, and I'm so in love with it. It's such a good serum. I just love the way that it makes the skin glow. Like it has like this really sheer golden like tint to it. It also has niacinamide, which is good for like brightening up the skin, and the little like rose fragrance, like that very light rose fragrance. It's so nice. I've been loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna use that as my serum, and then I'll go in with my eye cream. This is the Peach and Lily Pure Peach Retinoic Eye Cream. But yeah, I love this eye cream because it definitely helps, like, you know, just make my under eyes look brighter, more like radiant and like awake and everything like that. And it's super lightweight. It absorbs into the skin really quickly, so it just makes it perfect for prepping the eyes before makeup. And then for moisturizer, I'm gonna use another product from Crease Soul Care. This is the Protect Your Light Daily Moisturizer. It has squalene in it, which is really good for like softening the skin, giving like the skin like that really soft texture. This is also super lightweight, so it pairs really well with other skincare products, and it looks great underneath my makeup. I've been loving like a glowy complexion underneath like my foundation. This is Armani Beauty's Luminous Silk Hydrating Makeup Primer. It's also super hydrating and nourishing for the skin. So rather than kind of like working against my skin using like, you know, mattifying products on my skin to prep, I like to go with more like hydrating products. Anyways, I'm also gonna go in with a liquid highlighter all over the face. This is the Armani Beauty Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer. It kind of gives the skin like a more like a dewy type of look to it, if that makes sense. But I kind of love the way that it just makes the skin look really like radiant and glowy underneath the foundation. And then finally, to finish up prepping the skin, I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eyeshadow and Under Eye Primer. I've been really loving this underneath the eyes to prep for concealer because I got little like fine lines like on my lower lash line. So having like a primer underneath my concealer just kind of helps make sure that those like little lines don't crease during the day. So that'll be the last product that I use to prep the skin. I'm then going to go in with my foundation. So I really really wanted to use this new foundation from e.l.f. This is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation. Such a good foundation. So pretty. I'm going to be going back to Ulta very soon, and I'm going to find this particular foundation in a shade that's closer to my complexion. So that way I can really use it like by itself, like all on its own. I did end up having to mix it with another foundation. I used the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation along, like mixed with the e.l.f. one to kind of balance the shade. But I'd really like to go to Ulta and just pick up this e.l.f. foundation and like shade that's like closer to my complexion so I can use it all on its own and really like see that glowiness just like do its thing, because it looks so good on everybody. Anytime I see it on someone, I'm just like, wow. So foundation is on. I'm gonna then move into concealer. I'm using one from NYX. This is their Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in shade Neutral Tan. I've been trying to go in with like less product when it comes to concealer, so I'm just gonna keep it on the inner corner of the under eye and then blend from there. Then I'm gonna go in with some cream blush. You guys already know how much I love a good blush. Like, it's literally like my favorite thing in the world. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using this one from Cosmetics. This is their So Soft blush in shade Passion. Oh my gosh, this color is gorgeous. I haven't used it in a minute and I just totally forgot how much I love this blush, especially the shade. It's just this gorgeous like orangey red. It's so pretty. I love it so much. But yeah, I'm gonna apply that onto the apples of the cheeks and just blend that upwards into the cheekbones. And then I'll go in with a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna be using a like liquid highlight first, and then I'll use a powder highlighter later on. I've just been super into glowy skin. I don't know, maybe it's like my love for highlighter coming back. I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this liquid highlighter from Iconic London. This is their like original classic shade, and I'm gonna apply that on to the cheekbones and also onto the bridge and the tip of the nose. So that'll be my last liquid product. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting everything with powder. I'm gonna use the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Setting Powder. You guys already know how much I obsess over this particular powder. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend. I'm just gonna use that to set the under eyes. I'm only using a teeny tiny bit of this because I already know that I'm gonna be baking after. And to do that, I'll be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in shade Honey. So I actually forgot to add my powder bronzer. Usually I do my powder bronzer first and then I bake because I like to do a reverse contour on my nose. But I totally forgot, so I'm just gonna add my bronzer now. And I'll just like rebake the sides of my nose after. The bronzer that I'm using though is a new one from Melt Cosmetics. They just released some new powder bronzers. This is their Ultra Matte bronzer, and I believe this one is in shade Santa Cruz, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm just gonna add that to the forehead, the cheekbones, onto the nose, and then I'll go back in with my little powder puff to rebake the sides of the nose. And now is when I'll go ahead and add my powder blush. This one's from Benefit. It's their new powder blush. It's from their new like line of powder blushes. This one is in shade Sunny. It's this really cute like orangey shade, and I thought it would look really pretty on top of like the Cosmetics blush that we applied earlier on. So I'm just gonna add that to the apples of the cheeks. And since I'm doing highlighter, I'll go ahead and add that next. This one's from MAC Cosmetics. It's their classic Extra Dimension Skin Finish in shade Oh Darling. I'm gonna apply that right on top of the areas that I applied that liquid highlighter that we added before. So on the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, and the tip of the nose. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get these brows together. I feel like I've been going through a time with my brows. I've been like on this like really like Spock inspired brow, like they've just been kind of like out there. They're really straight and out there. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill in my brows using my brow pomade from KVD Beauty. This one's in shade dark brown. I've been liking a more sculpted brow, so brow pomades have been like the way to go for me these days. And then I'm just gonna make sure to brush all those brow hairs using a little bit of brow gel from Maybelline. And now it's time for the eyes. I definitely had like such a good time creating this eye look. We've got cut creases, a little halo element to it, like a lash. Like this eye look was everything. The look is definitely inspired by one of my favorite makeup artists right now on Instagram, Louise Dollhouse. If you don't follow him, make sure you do, because Babe's makeup skills are so good. I prepped first using the Be Perfect Prime eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna apply that onto the eyelid and blend that in. And I'm also gonna set that using a little bit of powder. So all of the eyeshadows that I'm gonna be using for this look come from the Rebellious Nudes palette from Colored Rain. Such a good like nude eyeshadow palette. It's got all of like your warm toned browns. There's like little pops of metallics in there. It's like a perfect like nude eyeshadow palette. Definitely like one of my go-tos when I'm just creating like a look that is all like warm toned browns. So I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown in that palette and use that to start sketching out the shape of like the first cut crease that we're doing. And this cut crease also has like the little halo element in the center. So I'm gonna go ahead and create the shape that I'm going for. I'm gonna fill in the corners of the eye shape as well as I'm going along. And I'm just gonna make sure to use a really tiny brush in the process, so that way I get like that really nice, clean, crisp shape. Once I've got that down, I'll start bolding out the corners. So I'll use that black eyeshadow from the palette and use that to shade in the wing on the outer part and the wing on the inner part of the eye to really like build like that halo looking effect that we've got going on. And then finally, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of beige on the center of the lid to really make that space of the eye pop. So that's pretty much the first cut crease that we've got going on. I'm gonna use the same dark brown and a black eyeshadow that we used to create like the halo eye on the first cut crease. And then I'll blend out those two shades using a really warm but slightly lighter shade of brown. Again, I'm making sure to apply all of these shadows with really tiny brushes because I was trying to avoid like having to go in and clean up and everything like that with concealer and stuff. So the smaller your brush is, the better. So that way you don't have to go back and do like a bunch of like cleaning and stuff and like perfecting. A smaller brush is definitely going to give you a more like precise look the first time around, so you don't have to like correct anything after. The lower lash line is really simple. I honestly did not do too much. I added some black eyeliner onto the waterline, kind of dragged it a little bit onto the lower lash line, and then smoked it out using like a dark brown eyeshadow. I already did like a whole lot with like the lid space, so I wanted to keep the lower lash line really simple and easy. So that'll be it for shadows. I'm gonna add my mascara and lashes. The mascara that I used is from Valentino, went real bougie with it. But I also love this mascara. It's like super volumizing and makes my little itty bitty lashes look like I got something going on when I really don't. But yeah, so I went in with that Valentino mascara. And then the lashes that I use are from Be Bella Cosmetics. So that's it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and move into today's lip combo. You guys already know how much I love a nude lip. It's just like my go-to thing. Plus, we've got a really dramatic eye going on, so definitely want to go with like something more toned down for the lips today. So I'm gonna start off lining the lips using a lip pencil from Rare Beauty. This is the Kind Words matte lip liner in shade Strong. Oh my gosh, I love these lip liners so much from Rare. I love the shade too. It's like a perfect like chocolatey brown. So I'm gonna apply that on to the lips first, and then I'll go in with my lipstick. The lip colors, I'm actually using a mixture of two. So the first one is from Makeup Forever. This is their Rouge Artist Forever Matte lipstick in shade Always Natural. It's like a really cute, like warm toned nude shade. And then for like a little bit of brightness on the center of the lips, I went in with Rem Beauty's matte liquid lipstick, and this one is in shade Leave a Message. And then finally, to finish up this look, I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. This is the Benefit Professional Super Setter Setting Spray. And that's it. That completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's hair and makeup tutorial. Thank you so very much for watching. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the look down below in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Thank you again so much for watching, guys. Sending lots of love, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.